For Mr. X8's specific convenience, I will say that the stream is starting now. And for everyone else's convenience, I'm going to start looking at some maps now. Apologies for being a little late. Alright, where were we? Apocta by Mammoth. I've certainly seen this screenshot before, though I don't know if I've ever played this. This particular scene is very familiar. 4154 Apocta. I think this is just Half-Life. At least that's the impression I'm going to continue under. Presumably called Apocta. Is this Half-Life Deathmatch? It is Deathmatch. I really need gloves. My hands... doing this in the morning, my hands get very, very cold. Partly because it is cold, and there's no real way otherwise that I can keep these warm while having them on the devices. Also, Half-Life's taking an awfully long time to load up, but whatever. Also because I don't know if this is just me, but in particular my mouse hand gets very cold just using a mouse, generally. I don't know why that is. But I noticed it some time ago. My volume up. Alright, deathmatch, so create. Apocta. That's no good. Winter proper has started up here, so I don't know. I feel like it was even colder in late autumn, but yeah, now it's just sort of constant. Unless you're outside or have a decent house, which at the moment I don't. Oh. I assume it's expected that you fall from the sky? I don't think I've ever actually played this. That's one way to force people to jump into water. I don't know, I bumped into that with hydroelectric, of the issue of trying to figure out how to make entering water appealing. I don't think I ever actually did solve the problem. I tried to make it fairly easy to access and get out of, at least as much as I could at the time. Rather with the context of it being that map. It's fairly pretty looking, especially this. It's no real surprise why he took a screenshot of this. No. But where can I go? This is back in the water. It's got big arrows pointing at the ways you get out of the water, so presumably this is the way you want to go. No, I didn't see this one. Don't jump, just go. Oh, okay. I getcha. Didn't think of that. It's a very powerful orange light, but it contrasts well. Oh. It gives a rocket. Oh shit. That's not what I intended to do. It does seem awfully linear for a deathmatch map though. Oh. Apparently I've lost the ability to... Did I see a thing? I don't think I can get back up this way. Oh, how about that? Iron Maiden. Does that do something, or was that the secret? Special. RPG clip. Kind of weird dispensaries. Dispensaries. Is that the same thing? I haven't touched that. That looks kind of like a gun. I didn't actually give much thought as to how this was achieved. This would just have to be a scrolling texture, wouldn't it? The slow speed. Aligned just so that that it scrolls smoothly. It's quite nice. On the whole, this is a fairly nice looking map. These don't look any good though. I don't know why, with all the very nice looking textures and all that, why they chose to have these god awful low resolution antennas rather than just making them. Because they're definitely the worst looking thing in this map, in my opinion. Is special. Better be a long jump. Oh. Well, it wasn't. Oop. I don't know if this map would flow very well though. I mean, even just me here running around, I can, you know, it's kind of a pain. I could kill myself a bunch of times and make sure I fall in the water every time, which is what worries me more than anything. Very low rate of fire, and that's fine, but moving this around can force you off of the turret, which it's never that fun. That was one of the main things I disliked about the Alright, I'm gonna see if you spawn all the way up here every time, because that seems like you get sniped fairly easy up here. I guess would be okay provided there are no crossbows, which I haven't ascertained yet, but it doesn't seem like there are. Yeah, having every respawn start with you paddling around down here, I don't know about that. Especially since there's only really one way up to the bulk of the level. And then it is itself a very, not very slow, but slow enough that you get killed in the process, this jumpy thing. There's enough rockets and stuff you could fire at where you're gonna land. And then seemingly only one main way up here. Yeah, that's what I mean. It seems awfully awfully linear. You do start really high, and you could shoot people in that time, but it doesn't help you get up to the bulk of the level easier. I'm gonna try and not walk off of an edge like an idiot now, which I almost did anyway because this is clipped kind of weirdly. I do like these strong lights on a mostly grey area. Wasn't there some way even further up? Am I imagining that? I might be imagining that. I don't know that there's much more to see. Let's go down here. There better be something over here. Oh. Was very worried for a second there. It's the long jump I was looking for. Otherwise it's just somewhere else to shoot rockets from, I guess. These ammo dispensers seem like they'd be why did the other one respawn so quickly? Anyway. What's that? Appears to be... can't quite tell what that is. Shotgun? To lift the rest of the way up. Well, I don't think I'm gonna spend any more time here. Fairly pretty, but I don't know that I'd want to play it. DE Disneyland. This one download. Nope, that's not what that's called. That was weird. 11155, yes. For a fact, there was a DE Disneyland earlier in the vault that did not have a working link and wasn't just a map file rather. This map has a problem. 2 lag. I know adding the hint brush will help to solve the problem, but I don't know where I should put the brush on. You can find the WAD file in here. Yeah, that one, the link that didn't work. Fair enough. You may be right. Well, granted, I don't really know what Disneyland looks like, but yeah, I share your concerns, if they can be called that. Come on. Everything's running like... I was gonna say running like butter, but that's not, you know... Butter doesn't run that badly if it's melted. Running like... What's the idiom everyone uses for this exact situation? Because apparently I forget it. How about I just go with running like garbage? Mix my metaphors. Okay, so whatever WAD there was, it actually did get used. Presumably. Unfortunately, that does make it a little difficult in parsing exactly how Disneyland-like this map is or was. We do know that it's 2 lag, but that's about all we know. Those are very small steps. How big are these? 9 by 13. I guess that's not that weird. Which means I think this the entire scale may be a lot bigger than I think it is. So it'd probably be. Let's get some point of reference in here. Apparently I don't have any entities. That's weird. Actually. Whatever, I'll worry about that later. It's a big old castle that presumably you can get into. I don't know. Without the water, it's difficult to do much more about that. Hello, Irby. That is not enough minutes. I demand more minutes. I guess it does look like Disneyland. DMC Grey Dust. Wait, DMC game? Map. Is this the first? I think this might be the first DMC map we've seen. Did this download? That's the next worry. Trying to think then. But no, I really think this is the first DMC map we've seen in the vault. DMC's weird. I see what you've done there. That's not the gun that person uses. U.2. U, somewhere down there. That looks fine. That's all wrong, but I'm not going to change it here. And whatever. I've never played Deathmatch Classic with another person. Needless to say, I haven't played Deathmatch Classic that much. Yeah, it's doing the mouse clicky thing. What was the solution for that? That, I think? Yes. Let's bump that up a bit. This whole thing is being Quake, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake! I'll be back in a sec. I'm not going to pretend like that actually helped much, but hopefully it will. Alright. Oh. Sorry, had to bring my chat back up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want to play... Quake itself has a deathmatch, right? That's a thing. And if it is, people probably do that instead, right? It's just a weird thing. And this thing, well, for what it's worth, this map seems perfectly serviceable for what it is. Whatever it is. But yeah. I don't know what else I can really say about it. This looks fine. For... No, it looks fine. Grey dust. Yeah, actually I could... Now that you've prompted me to consider that, yes, you're probably right. This probably is dust. It does actually look quite like that sort of a thing, at least. Grey dust does make sense. So maybe it's less impressive in that regard, given that it's the same thing in a different format, but still, serviceable. It probably works for it. Unlike, say, the purpose of, you know, Counter-Strike maps made that are mimicking the layout of other Counter-Strike maps, there's not a whole lot of point to that, but at least it's a different mode. We can give it that much. DoD Towering Knight V1. Okay. This is a DoDS map. Thank you. That is helpful. There we go. It's the first map I ever made. I hope you all enjoy it. Are first source maps worse or better than first gold source maps? Source has more power to make things look prettier, but also when that power is not utilized, I think it can look worse. Now is this film grain a standard?
Defend the area, men! Our positions are under attack!
Fades out. I thought I didn't remember that from the last one. Alright, so slightly unrealistic structure to start in. Yep. Okay, it's good to know you can do that. Vaguely hedge mazy, which is actually somewhere between hedge maze and ice worldy, so that doesn't really register well. It's not making a great impression, really. Oh. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not really what I expected to happen just there. But okay. I don't think we need to spend any more time here. DoD Spires V1. If I Play however you wish. There are 2 hidden teleports. One will transport you to the name sign, the other to the ground. Can you find them? Oh no, I hate a challenge. Actually, this didn't work, did it? I don't believe so. Never mind. We don't have to play. Actually, this isn't. That doesn't look like the other Spire map at all. So maybe it's unrelated. DoD intersection. That's right. There was a string of these. This link also didn't work. DoD toxic tower also didn't work. DoD bunker warfare also didn't work. Fleet Street. Alright, Elite Street, or 1337 Street. It's a street, it's for 1337 players. Jesus Christ. That is an incredibly high player count. I'm not going to make that joke run any further. Basically, it's a street with 7 houses, 4 of which can be added to 2 cars. Fun fact. The fun at this map is that you can jump around with the Gorse and fight on the rooftops. The tower cannon is placed in the middle of the street with 4 Gorse clips. That, rather than just equipping people, if that's the fun of it, that bodes poorly. Accessibility of the houses. Once you touch a door, a sequence starts, you receive a crossbow. So on, so on, so on. Snipe through houses. In this map, there's a lot of action all the time, because actually the map is one big room. Someone said it was a Killbox. They started decently selling, like, in sales speak, the concept of having one big room of a map. But then they just devolved into saying that, and that's not how you do it. The map doesn't look as bad as a Killbox, although it's a simple look with little details. Yeah, alright, it's not worth spending more time on this. I fucked up. Fleet Street. Half-Life? Yes. Makes it easy to find in this list though. Even if it's a stupid thing to name a map. Alright. That car is still in its box. Alright. I think they implied that every door was one you can go in. Get on the buildings. Yes. Fair enough. I mean, if you've got the Gorse, use the Gorse. You don't need to go up here to get a revolver. What are you doing? Oh, so their sequence is ever. Wait, was that where I went in just now? See, there's no real glass here. Apparently the crack is supposed to imply that the door is dead. And all the windows look the same. These are all the same, aren't they? Fair enough. Yes. I had to end it somehow. BG Island. Made for the Battlegrounds Half-Life 1 mod? Jeez, I didn't think I'd see that name again. No, never mind, this didn't work. Good. And the same? No? 4165. This one did work. Again, Battlegrounds. What was that one called? BG, I think. BG Gym. Come on, surprise me, wake me up. Whatever, just do it. Okay, this, I'm gonna go out on a limb, even just judging by this door, which isn't in the wall, let alone isn't touching the wall. That this is the map. We are looking at the map. Oh. Fair enough. So also not in the wall. Yeah. Fair enough. This is well worth it. Fun Rushing to 2. A fun map made by a very long time ago. Oh, I love it. I could see it working, but it wasn't a very good gymnasium more than anything else. Half-Life? No, Counter-Strike. That's right, all the rest of these were all Counter-Strike as well, weren't they? I keep trying to type in the full. I wish that worked. All of these maps that have been prefixed with fun have all been very strange. At best. And really lame at worst. Oh, what's that? What's that glow? I mean, that looks like a source leak. Which is strange. Maybe it's fog. I feel like I've seen a map like this before. It also didn't seem like the sort of thing you'd want to play. There better be more than just these two areas. Well, that's something. I'll go ahead and assume that one just takes you back. I mean, you could be trying to shoot people in this time. There's only one of these take you to a different area? Oh, I'm sorry, this is a slightly different area. And then that loop for eternity. Presumably everyone starts in the same spot, so what's stopping everyone from dying instantly? Nothing, probably. Escape route. I don't believe this link worked. Sounds like only a chunk of a level anyway. DM33 box LUTP. First DM map for cast rate condition 0. Play out round 1, but as soon as it finishes, it restarts or crashes the server before round 2 starts. Condition 0. I have that right? Yep. I mean, as soon as you're naming a map something like that, the expectations go way down. Oh, wait, how did I do this last time? That one. Damn it, what was it called? DM. That one. I have never touched condition 0 outside of this stream. Not this specific stream, but like this series of streams in general. Okay, that seems about as standard. This seems like something that would rotate around, maybe with the help of a button. Stairs. I was expecting some kind of killing thing. Yeah, this seems right. Spent bleeding? Or snowing, maybe? That's very strange. Seem to be able to climb up here for some reason. This better be worth it. But I... Gotta time that one, I guess. Judging by how quickly it came down without being prompted. Okay. Yep. It's one of these. That's what I've established. I suspect these comments are sarcastic. And someone did not pick up on that sarcasm. That's really funny. Just Another Lab by Ansynth. No, I always want to pronounce that Ansynth, but it's Ansith. Like poor grammar Sith. I'm at, well, I'll start off on small, but I want to know how I'm doing with it. It's going to change from pre-disaster soon. Fair enough. Sith Lab, Half-Life V, maps, paste, again V, Half-Life. Exit. Right. What's it called? Ansith Lab 1. Map. Ansith Lab 1.
Freeman.
These aren't fish. Why you got these in a tank?
Ah, hello, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you.
Great. 5 seconds in and I'm
Yeah.
stuck
this
on a
all
scientist.
phenomenal. Ah, it's good to see you. Weren't you supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago? I wonder if I should run that test again.
Can we do this later?
It sure does seem like a lab.
Leave that shutdown procedure chart.
Launch officer reports. Alpha satellite deploy is nominal.
Gotcha. Oh. Wasn't expecting that door to work, I was going to say. Nice to have a door that opens to a door that doesn't open. I mean, some of this structure doesn't look that bad. Vents, lights, there's details here. Frankly, I think this person was getting better at mapping as they mapped.
Sector C side.
Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer.
You always say that. Double test lab. I don't want to go to the lab. Nope. I don't have much choice. Also. Weird, things aren't interactive down here. Almost like wasn't expecting people to jump down here. Please, I need my lab coat.
White Mesa topside temperature is 93 degrees.
Hello there.
Okay,
Lead the way.
just as I
Sorry,
expected.
sir, I've got to stay in my
I
boat.
don't suppose you'd reconsider.
They seem very unconcerned. Two by Andman. Maybe is and man a terrible superhero name? 2 was a practice map. 1 was 1 too. People liked it, so I thought you might like it too. Please leave feedback. People like Fulbright. Counter-Strike. Nope. Trying to cover up my feet. Cold. I've already forgotten it too. TWO. The number 2. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is already more than I bargained for. Destroy feet of solid glass with 1 bullet. Okay. I'm sorry, is that like... That's the whole connection? Technically you don't need to go outside at all. Short of falling through a window. There's part of a glass map in here. But for no apparent reason. Is this... Okay, no, that's not an actual ladder, this is just the back of the map. I don't like it. I'd say make it stop, but I just did. Manor Home by Campy. Very small map with a Secret of Mana theme. I've heard that name, I have never seen it. Textures are taken from screenshots of the game. Okay. Let's just do the thing. Half-Life proper? Secret of Mana? Anyone? Deathmatch? Was deathmatch. Okay. Right. Gotcha. That's not how stairs work. Lots of stuff. A hole in the floor for no apparent reason. This is very small. This is one-on-one. I don't think you'd cram any more people than that into this. That said, I've certainly seen worse of this kind of a theme. Yeah. 3 stars, I guess. Not actually gonna rate it. Zelda Tile Puzzle by Pebguidnoy. Easily the most complex entity setup I've ever done. Bangamway only has 3 mapped in the vault. Stepping on a tile, which is a door, triggers the doors representing the tile to change rapidly. Triggers the doors representing the tile. making it appear it has happened instantly. The door trigger for that trigger is then disabled and the teleport trigger is enabled. Player steps back on a tile, tiles are reset blue, and you are teleported back to the start. All teleport triggers are disabled, door triggers are enabled again. That makes sense. Wait, is this Source? No, I didn't realise this was Half-Life 2. That'd be difficult to do in Half-Life. I don't know if it would be impossible though. I imagine that blue was on purpose and was the sky. Because otherwise why would you have a transparent texture there? It would either be a clip texture at best or just a sky brush. Right. Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2. This stuff. We're looking for Zelda Tiles example map. Trying to think of how you'd, if you could do that in Gold Source. I mean, the switching texture that would you could fake that. I think. I don't know. I'll mull on that in my own head because it's not going to get any more interesting out here. Z. Here, a Zelda tune. Uh-huh. It does what it says it did. Let's see. Ah, fucked up. You'd need to... Yeah. You wouldn't want something like this to be overly sensitive. Aha! There's a lame secret. I suppose that sound doesn't really herald secrets, does it? I mean, it also heralds secrets. Yeah, it's a neat effect, and I'm sure it took a bit to figure out. I can't imagine how often you'd have a map that you could use that other than if you were making a Zelda map though. Which games was that used heavily in? I know they were in the Oracle games. Half-Life Uplink Zelda Uplink Extended version 1.1. Personal remake of the original Uplink. I believe I've played this before. Hello, Mighty Atom, also known as the person who made this map I just clicked on. How do you keep doing this? So and so on. Remade Uplink. Let's play Uplink. Where is it? This one. Minimod. Copy the whole folder. Alright. Do the usual Steam shuffle. Maybe it's not so much of a coincidence as much as you are one of the few people consistently mapping through most of the period that I've been streaming through. That said, you keep showing up right when these maps come up, so that probably is some voodoo bullshit you're pulling. Come on, Steam. I don't care about that. Just give me the uplink. Presumably this will be on the uplink. No? No? Half-Life, maybe? Yes. Half-Life uplink. It's been out for a while. When do you plan on adding a proper endgame to it? I don't know how significant your 4 years ago update was. I don't think I ever played the original uplink. What else? I know eventually I played Lost Coast. I have played the very beginning of Decay. And it was like out of the blue weird enough that I have not. Later on, I had to look up to make sure I was playing something legitimate, because I don't remember exactly how or when I encountered it. I would like to. Where the hell do you play Decay these days? No, that's not wonderful. Oh. Good night, Herbie. Have fun in sleep. Or something. Yeah, that looks all fine. I remember this looking pretty good. But like I say, I don't think I've played the original uplink, so I don't know how good the original uplink looked. That does not detract from how good you made it look. At least it looked good in my memory. I'm sure we'll find out one way or another in about now. Oh. Well, good.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV.
I failed the intro.
For use in hazardous environment conditions.
When you get outside where the dome is, see if you can save that scientist. Okay. Will do. Stand here and witness. Someone pops over to the side. Oh, so. That.
Open up the reactor complex so we can get down to safety.
I'm sorry, but those doors will not open until we send the all clear.
So send it already.
I would love to do that, but the aerial bombardment has made it
Yeah, we've all heard those signs. Let's look around.
Cables are severed. We'd have to aim it by hand, and I'm getting high radiation levels in the transmitter.
I like these
dome.
little desk
Nobody
lights.
but a fool would go in there.
What about this
It's
guy?
really difficult to make a good looking desk.
You could survive in that suit of yours. Very well. I will lower security on
I
the
don't know if it
satellite
makes a whole
access
lot
elevator,
of
and you
sense
can go
here
up
though,
into the
where it's
dome.
in front of
I'll try to
stuff.
help you over the intercom.
I'm really bad at decorating roofs.
I'll stay here and guard this area.
Yeah, why'd you walk over here then? Okay. To this cluster of cockroaches. I don't know why I assumed this was breakable. It just seemed right. You're better at this than I am.
Bet you're glad I got this old sidearm on me, aren't you? Oh, what's that stench?
Yeah, I've got my own sidearm.
Okay, don't
Miss occasionally. Alright. This seems like the right way to go about it. That's a start. Fair enough. Destroy the vending machine, you get a shotgun. Right, where was the vending machine? Oh. I'm glad I stepped to the side. Okay. I see. Oh. Very deliberate grunt block here. Oh, I did not notice the valve, but the steam didn't hurt that much, so... How dare you. It's good effect though. Is that grunt on an AI scripted sequence? Can't kill him before that happens. At least not before you get the trigger. For some reason I was under the impression I had grenades. Sorry, that grunt was fading out of existence. distracted me slightly. He's a ghost!
Administered.
It was worth it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll get myself killed trying to see the ghostly grunt. Can you not? Do you have to go from the top? I forget. Certainly the impression I'm getting. Come on. Who's manning that thing? Oh, I see. Can you break it? Oh. God damn it. Poor aim will be the death of me. Because that's generally how it works in video games. I feel like I've saved the scientist before, but I don't remember what it does. Well, it's no good if I get killed. It's a little specific about it, but okay. Probably shouldn't waste my shotgun too much, should I?
Blood loss detected.
I kind of like the lighting in this area, but I don't know why. Well, I don't know why I like it as much as I do, because it seems like it's just serviceable, but... And yet, something seems very atmospheric about it. I think it's just because it's... just dark enough to... you know, sort of be evening light. The way these lights are clearly lighting it up brighter than the sky is. I don't know. It's nice. Uh-oh. That's not gonna save him.
Blood loss detected.
It'd help if I got it. Wait, what? Oh. I mean, if that keeps happening, there's not much I can do about that. It keeps throwing that grenade. I feel like that's happening before I can do anything about it. which makes me wonder what I did differently before. It's not that guy who's firing the grenades though. Oh. Well, I've missed every shot so far. Well, I saved him. Keep throwing it too far now. It's not the guy in the tower, it's... Well, sometimes it's the guy in the tower. I feel like more of the time it's someone over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Works.
Rescued at last. Thank God you're here. I can get you some valuable supplies if you'll protect me. Who is with my brains and your brawn? I refuse to go another day.
Oh, it's not this way, is it? He opens up one of the boxes, doesn't he? Oh, right. Doesn't he? You not supposed to? When did I save? When did I save before that? Well, whatever. Shotgun really doesn't work at anything other than point blank range, does it? Why isn't he doing anything now?
Let's go. It appears that you need medical attention right away. Let's try this.
I'm gonna move on.
That is affirmative.
I mean, you don't think... Why would they be standing here?
Wait a minute, and I'll let you in.
I've definitely saved the scientist before. I just don't remember exactly what it does. That's a kind of a strangely rotating brush. Why did I do that just now? Doesn't look quite right.
Freeman, you'll want to work quickly. Tune the transmitter to the USNRC. I repeat, tune to the USNRC. Excellent. I'm sending the all clear and the doors should open now. We'll meet you down below.
Why'd they blow through that but not just blow up the transmitter? Satchels will be good right about now. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, but still. Oh, I see.
Well, I seem to be seriously wounded.
Sure do.
I don't think I can last much longer.
Ah, demons. I'll leave you two alone. I feel like between barnacles and head crabs, you've got every element of a facehugger. Suppose I didn't kill you after the last time. Shoot. Oh. Not see that grenade until it was too late. How... I should play the original uplink at some point. So I really don't know how much this looks like that, or how much of this is its own thing. Looks, on the whole, very good though.
That's one less
Freeman,
horror in the world.
who would have thought you'd still be alive? Yes, let's go.
Hey, Gordon. Hey,
You're going to have
can't
to
get
leave
any
me
worse
alone.
than this, can it? Yeah, let's go.
Scientist doesn't want to come, you can.
Do you have any idea what's going on?
Charge up. I don't remember how much more of this there is. It's already gone through the major strokes that I can remember.
Bring it.
Seems like a strange place to start introducing hound eyes. But what do I know? Oh. Here's me missing all the sequences. Head crab Barney. With all the electricity running through this, it doesn't seem like a good idea to be here. Pretty sure it's a sequence and you can't kill it, but lob all my grenades nonetheless. Oh, no, clearly not. Convenient that there just happened to be a rocket launcher there. Why is this rock burning? I forget what I'm supposed to be doing now, if anything. Frankly, I thought that ended by then. Oh. Well, that's certainly a zombie Barney. Did that do anything? Is this climbable? It's not climbable. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to survive that. In fact, I'm not 100% sure I was supposed to. Sounds all playing at once. Is that just ambient generics? Do they just do that upon loading? Any that we're already supposed to play? Let's try this one. No. There's no exit here. Am I missing something? Yeah, break things. Vents and Half-Life mean paths? Yes. Head grab. Called it. How come you never see hound eyes in vents? Yeah, it's like a reverse of the timefall thing. There we go. Why does it do that? I swear it didn't always do that. Don't think I'm supposed to be on this side of the glass doing this. Rotating trains. And then it ends here, right? Right? Oh. That's probably not supposed to happen. Maybe have that particular alien grunt fade out. Nope. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I was sort of right about it ending at the elevator then. Fair enough. Still a good chunk of Half-Life. I could... Actually, no. I am going to end this one here, which is earlier than usual, I understand, but there are things that I have to do today, soon, which I kind of have to. So, apologies, but needs must. Thank you for hanging out, checking out some maps. In Muzzle's case, checking out his own map. And I'll be back on the weekend. See you then.